much. Thank you, Coach. If any of the parents would like the photos you took, just I can send them to your cell phone. They'll just need your number, and I'll send them right from my phone right now.
We welcome you to Judge Aguiar Field on the campus of Joseph Case High School on a day that means more than baseball. Our 8 seniors honored earlier today in a great ceremony put on by the Friends of the Cardinals and Athletic Director Anthony Palladino. The Case Cardinals 9-11 on the cusp of a home playoff game and much more. They take on the Westport Wildcats, the Cardinals taking the first matchup back in week 1 of the season, 6-0. Brady Kudo, Tyler Clark joins me in a moment. These Cardinals, yeah, they dropped a tough one yesterday in 8 to Somerset on the road. Crucial error made at the end of the game by Reed Olmschneider ended up costing the Cardinals, but fear not. Fear not. Jack Orton taking the bump today, 1-0, 1.21 ERA, used more so in a setup closing role, making the shift to getting the start on his senior day. This is Owen Boudria who will lead things off for the Wildcats and playing center field. 75 degrees, sun bright as a light, and we're in for strike one. Orton will go 3-pitch mix, fastball, curveball, changeup at any point in time. Great velocity behind the future Worcester State Lancer. Off speed, chopper right back to Orton. Nice easy flip, one away. Around the diamond for the Cardinals, Nick Preston gets the start at third. Adam Gracie, the shortstop. Zach Kern at second. Dylan Amaral back at first, left to right. Caden Gonzalez, Will LaBeouf, Landon Caton, Ben Duquette doing the catching for Orton. This is Max Gallant, the shortstop. Stepping in for his first hacks of the day. Gallant looping right to Amaral at first. Three pitches, 2 outs for Orton. And Connor James, the pitcher, junior captain, steps in. One of the lone bright spots on this Westport team. Yes, they're over 500. They've had a great year, but struggle against quality opponents like the Cardinals. Fly ball, left center, LaBeouf coming in. A very efficient top of the first from Jack Orton. No score through half of one. Adam Gracie will lead things off for the Cardinals. Will LaBeouf hits second. Ben Duquette slides up to the 3-hole. Dylan Amaral cleans it up with Nick Preston hitting 5th. Jack Orton in the 6th spot. Caden Gonzalez, Zach Kern, the 1 junior starting today. Landon Caton in right, bats 9th. Ariello's the 3rd baseman. Max Gallant, the shortstop. Avila at second. Luke Finglas, the 1st baseman. Left to right, Dylan Kirby, Owen Boudria. Joey Guild for the Wildcats, with Brighton Graham doing the catching for Connor James.
Whoa, that's a fancy Mustang.
Great crowd on hand at Cardinal Stadium. Or not Cardinal Stadium, my goodness. Judge Aguiar Field.
Oh wow, that's a big bus. That's a big bus. That thing's hauling kids.
And the senior day final, not just home game of the year for the Cardinals, final game overall for the Cardinals as they look to the month of June and postseason baseball. Another tournament appearance for Dave Olmschneider.
Yeah, number 1.
Successful at Case, successful at Durfee, successful at Portsmouth. You're seeing the trend. He's successful wherever he goes. Dozens of college prospects. Of course, the most notable man he coached, that of Ryan Westmoreland. We all know his story and how great of a ball player he was. So Gracie will lead things off.
That's another shadow one. It looks like a shadow one.
.258 on the year, 17 hits, 5 RBIs. Connor James, the ace of this Wildcat staff, will have a tough task ahead of him in a hot Cardinal lineup. His first offering is in at the knees for strike one. No balls, 1 strike. The count to Gracie. Off speed, fly ball, right field, in on it is Guild, and he can't get there. He falls to the ground, Gracie hustling for extra bases. He will stand up at second, and a leadoff double for Adam Gracie. I don't believe Guild got a glove to that, thus the double. Will LaBeouf, the future Westfield State Owl, checks in. .237, 14 hits, 11 runs for the senior. Gracie applies the oven mitt and gets his lead off of second. James checks on him. Throw to Avila, not in time. LaBeouf, the drag bunt. That's a pretty bunt from Will LaBeouf. Got the out, but the job was done. Duquette with a great RBI opportunity. Hasn't had many of those this season. But he's been hot over the last couple of weeks. Hack and a miss from Duquette, strike one. Emerald waits on deck, the 0-1 to Duquette. Outside and low, 1-1. Gracie leads off of third, 1 gone in the inning, 1-1 to Dukes. At the helmet. Changeup cruises in. 2s to Duquette. Emerald on deck. 1 gone in the inning, the 2-2. Did he offer? He did not. Count juiced. Gracie will look to be aggressive. The 3-2. Sky high. Drifting to foul ground. Fingless was called off by Graham, but he dropped it. Duquette with a new life. Seventh pitch of the at-bat for Dukes. Payoff pitch. Called strike 3, and he knew it. 2 gone for Amaral. Cardinals got to score here. Albeit 0-0. But the earlier the Cardinals score, the more success they have later on. Amaral looks at a ball. 1-0. Just missed. Top left corner. Tyler Clark joins me now. How are you?
Hi, Brady. I got stuck behind a school bus on my way here.
Oh.
Because of course I did.
2-0. Low at the shin.
Just had John Preston fill me in on a few things.
Ah, okay.
You see him back there.
Case lineups there. And then I'll get you Westport.
Westport went 1-2-3 in the top of the first.
Yes, they did. 3 to the good for Amaral. And ball 4, runners at the corners now. For the Cardinals, for Nick Preston. Preston gets a hold of one, it can go. Hasn't had many at bats this season. This is just his 9th in 20 games. Cardinals got to capitalize here. 2 gone in the inning, 2 runners on. Pop up back here.
Almost took out that car.
I was going to say, that
was...
Gray Ultima went from about 5 to 20 on the speedometer in about 0.02 seconds. 0-1. That's taken low.
Runner just took second.
As Amaral will glide to second. 1-1 the count to Preston. That's right down Broadway. Preston got to protect here. 1-2. And he will look at strike 3 on the outside corner. 2 Cardinals go down on called strike 3s, but they got runners on. Scoreless through 1.
Try to get caught up on this.
Yeah.
What is SB?
Oh, sack bunt.
Oh, sack.
I know. Sometimes I do use my own language. It's fine. I do it all the time.
Who is the sack bunt to?
Oh, 1-3. I know. I have my own.
Yeah.
I do.
We all have our own weird way that we do things. It's always the way that
you do it the proper way. I do it the way that works in my head.
This is always the way I've done it. So. Oh, now it's a matter of reading your handwriting.
Oh, stop it right now.
No, it's not.
You have to do this a handful more. Well, actually, maybe less than that. This may be the last time you have to read my handwriting.
We got soft. No, we'll have a tournament game. I'm sure that'll.
Well, I'm sure starting later.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
Brady's handwriting is terrible, just for everyone watching it.
Okay, listen. It's not terrible.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not terrible.
It's not great.
It's mid.
What does that say?
Okay, do you know what mid means?
It's.
You know people that you say the word mid. You know what that means?
What do you think? It's like average.
Average, yes.
Average, yeah.
It's mid to low mid.
It's like you're in medical school if it's something these already.
I'm the son of a doctor.
What's
okay, Owen Boudria, B-O-U. For Christ's sake, take this. This is Mike DeGagny, the designated hitter. Boudria.
Hey,
big, powerful lefty going against Dort.
Broadcast, and I just got here. Mike DeGagny, that I can read.
Okay, well, that's good.
I wish I could get Director Adam, could you zoom in on this at some point so we can.
DeGagny golfs it one foul. 0-2 to DeGagny. Off speed. Chopped foul. How's it going so far?
I'm on a velo now. I had to stop to.
But you're reading it okay? Well, that won't do that. That won't
Oh,
be
you're
any
gonna have a
good.
comment for me if I say anything anyway. So it's just,
Oh, 2 to DeGagny's outside. Oh, it's all in fun. Not mad. I'm not.
yeah, fine.
I'm not.
Yeah.
1-2.
A little outside.
Good stop by Duquette.
That wasn't a little outside.
Yeah.
Very outside.
Yellow's not on that roster, so just put his last name. Count even at 2. Line shot by the glove of Preston. Deep in the hole from Gracie. He will deep throw in.
It was a good try, but
Yeah.
that was an infield single
Yeah.
the whole way. That's a heck of a try by Gracie, but there was, even if that throw was on line, DeGagny was safe.
So a signal to DeGagny. Brings up Joey Guild.
Let's wait on the first names.
Oh, you got that right there. Brighton.
Brighton.
He spells it. I actually like the spelling of that. Bryton, Graham. And we have a courtesy runner coming in for DeGagny. It's Finn Hall, or a pinch runner, excuse me. It's Finn Hall. And Hall will bat the rest of the way as well. Again, pinch runner, courtesy runner. Of course, courtesy runners used for the pitchers and catchers only. Any other batter that is to be, ran for, it's just in traditional college, Major League Baseball.
Well, Major League Baseball, they don't do that.
Well, pinch runners. I was saying they just
What,
said
a pinch
runner. That's what I'm
In
saying.
Major League Baseball, if a pinch runner comes in, you're out of the game.
Right. That's what this is. This is a pinch runner because DeGagny's the designated hitter.
I forgot his name. Someone will, I'm sure, make comment on this when they get it. Who was it? The guy that played for Oakland in the 70s that he never had a at-bat at all in the big leagues, or an appearance in the field. All he did was ever pinch run.
Oh, I don't know. Don't tweet at him later, America. 1-1 the count to Gill. Yeah, we're going to go to our stats department here.
Yeah.
Check up on Hall and first. He's going to be careful.
Herb Washington.
Herb, okay. I don't know who that is. I'm going to be completely honest with you.
He played for 2 seasons in the Oakland A's. He won the World Series. He never once took the field or had an at-bat. Or a plate appearance, actually. He just pitch ran when they needed him. And then he went back to the dugout.
2-1 the count to Guild. That's in there, strike 2. Two the count. Curveball. Not sure where that missed.
That was pretty low in the dirt.
Oh, that's a big lead, and it gets by Amaral. Hall will take second. That's a clean throw and a clean catch. He's out.
Well, he had him picked.
Count is full.
Very long inning so far. Only the second batter.
Yeah. That's ball 4. Brighton Graham will check in. junior catcher. I would say this is a very, very junior-heavy Westport team.
It'll be a force next year.
Yeah.
Oh, the experience.
I mean, Kirby and left a junior, Boudry and center. The only outfielder that's not a junior is Joey Guild. He's a freshman. This one is fouled, looping and out of play. Yeah, Luke Finglas, the first baseman, a junior. Avila's a sophomore. Gallant and Ariello are both juniors. Hall almost got picked off again. Hall's a junior. Graham's a junior. You see where we're going with this? James is a junior.
It's a very athletic junior class at Westport High.
Graham, big swing and a miss.
Did you say before what Westport's record is this year?
I had it up. 15-7.
That's a lot of games.
Yeah. We got to double check on that. Ball high to Graham. And nothing's been reported twice. They did have some canceled games. Yeah. They did have a doubleheader. Yeah. They're supposed to have 2 more. Because they're in the Mayflower, they don't have to do 20 games. Ground ball to Amaral. He'll step on first. Won't make a play anywhere else, which is fine.
It's a sack bunt without getting the credit for the sacrifice.
Yeah. That's the first out for Case and Avila. Westport 15-7, Cardinals 9-10. Win today does clinch the postseason. Although they came in 12th in the power rankings. So I shouldn't say should, they will be fine. Wind's starting to pick up at the courthouse.
I can hear it in my headset right now too.
Fouled back out of play. Power rankings were updated today. Joseph Case staying at 12. One and 2 to Avila. Make it 2s.
If only there were 2 outs.
Yep.
2 on. Second inning.
Count is full again. Avila looking to make contact. Westport 11th. And that's ball 4. Yeah, all right. I knew this. I apologize for the misinformation. They're 10-4.
Yeah, that makes.
Max Preps has them at 15-7. The MIAA has them at 10-4. So they're somewhere between 10-4 and 15-7.
Those are two radically different.
Regardless, they're above 500, and they're going to be having home playoff baseball. The girls, meanwhile, we'll see them on Thursday against Bishop Stang. Why don't you take a guess where they are?
Are they number 1?
They are number 1. 16-1.
Unbelievable. Truly just... It is...
Have you seen anything like this in all your years covering this?
I have
this
not.
sport?
And I've said this before, but they lose half their team, very talented, and they come back anyway with almost an identical record, with almost just as good, like they didn't lose anything, with an unbelievable freshman pitcher.
Tingsboro staying at number 2. Advanced Math and Science dropping from 3 to 5. Uxbridge moving up to 4. Pittsfield moving up to 3. 1-0 to Dylan Kirby. Wharton got the strike.
Hey, Advanced Math and Science last year, we predicted was going to be great this year.
Yeah.
Because we saw their roster
did,
last
at least.
I did, and when we saw their roster, it was mostly composed of underclassmen last year. And then I remember saying to you, this is going to be a good team next year, and I was right.
Yeah.
They made the tournament as a lower seed, won their first game, and actually played Case fairly tough.
Through the first about 3 innings.
That postseason game.
Kirby down on strikes. 2 down, bases juiced. Ariello will check in.
That was actually a huge strikeout.
Yeah.
Bases loaded.
Get outs when you need them. That's in there for strike 1. Jacob Ariello. We'll look at a ball. Good block by Duquette. I gotta say, this is baseball weather.
Oh, that's beautiful.
1 and 2.
I did park at the danger zone before.
Did you move?
Oh, I'm like over this.
Oh God! Why did you do that?
Well, because there was a spot open and I was already kind of late, so
Well.
That's whatever. Be fine. Oh, nice
Ariello,
pitch.
beautiful pitch from Orton, and the Cardinals get out of a jam.
That's how you work out of it. Bases loaded, and you get 2 strikeouts. No runs, with 3 left on. 1 error. And they only had 1 hit. The leadoff man got an infield single. That was all. Bottom 2. So that I actually know what's going on.
I will say, I do want to give, we did mention it at the top. I want to give a big thank you to the Friends of the Cardinals and Anthony Palladino and Dave Umschneider for the wonderful senior ceremony that took place prior to first pitch.
Which I missed the entirety.
It does, and I will say this, and you'll hear me talk more about it on Thursday, because that is our last regular season game, of course, in playoff coverage pending. Schools like this, they don't do that for broadcasters. So
No.
to know that I work at a place, I work is of course a very loose term, that appreciates the men and women off the field means a lot more than they think. So,
Well, Brady,
thank you.
there's no denying it. You have been the voice of the Cardinals for 4 years. Your 8th grade year, you kind of were with me.
I still am.
No, you know what I mean. And then it was actually the end of your 8th grade year is when we went to shutdown with COVID. So then we.
Isn't that crazy? That's 4 years ago already. Like 4 years ago at this time, we were like making smoothies in quarantine, watching
But it was
the 29th season of Grey's Anatomy on Netflix.
The Office.
The Office.
Yep, and then
Rewatching Friends for the 4th time.
we had the whole, we did that whole basketball season. You did color with me, or it was sometimes with Keegan as well in one game where both of you were there. And then there was you always remember the Valentine's Day game where I was taking a road trip that day.
God.
And I asked Adam, I said, hey, are we going to cover this? And he wasn't planning on it. Then we told him it was senior night and that you were going to do play-by-play. You and Keegan ended up covering it. It was a case loss, but that was the first time. And then you just kind of ran with it for there. Long ago, the days that we actually covered basketball.
Orton down 1-2.
This is our 3rd season doing baseball, softball.
Yeah.
We've done more games this year than the other years.
Yeah.
All good things must end.
Orton down the line and left on is Kirby, and that is a highlight reel catch from Dylan Kirby to rob Orton of a base hit.
Wow. What a play by Kirby out there.
Orton robbed of a base hit. And Caden Gonzalez will check in for his first hacks of the afternoon. Gonzalez, swing and a miss. Played Little League with Caden Gonzalez eons ago. Caden coming back for his senior year after having a very successful season on the hardwood. Of course, helping the Cardinals reach the Sweet 16 in the tournament. Chopper, 2 away. Party's over. Balloon popped. Go home.
Had to figure out what happened exactly up there, but I got it.
Some balloon had popped. Curtin will look at strike one. Nice pitch from James. Wise of Curtin to lay off. Count even at 1. Landon Caton waits on deck. Sky high, drifting toward the fence. Graham didn't see it fully.
It was a play like that as I was walking in where the ball kind of dropped between them. As a catcher, that's one of the hardest plays to make because your whole system of balance is out of whack, especially if it's right up in the sun.
1-2 to Kurt. Off speed, sky high, fingerless, calling everyone off, and there is out number 3. Top of the order due up for the Wildcats.
Since we mentioned it before, this is the same scorebook I used last year. I do have Advanced Math and Science Academy in here.
You're still thinking about Advanced Math and Science Academy?
Well, you mentioned it before, but I don't have any of the years of the players. I mean, 6-1. If you held that Case team to 6 runs last year, that was an amazing feat in and of itself. And they made a run of it in the last inning, actually. They got 1 run, they left 2 on. Interesting. Oh, senior night for them. And
Boudria, Gallant, James. Due up for the Wildcats. Boudria. I know you did miss it. Boudria had a nice slow roller to Orton that was put out.
Yeah.
Gallant on the first pitch. That was a 4-pitch inning, that first inning.
4 pitch?
4 pitches from Orton. Gallant at a line drive right to the glove of Amaral, and James flew out to LaBeouf in left center field. Boudria, as Westport third base coach makes his way over. Boudria hit 1,000 points on the hardwood.
It's
only
impressive.
a junior. His dad, Scott, his coach. Landon Caton hit 1,000 points this year for the Cardinals, as we all know. Boudria still 1 more year left. Very good athlete. I'll take a look at a strike. 1-2 the count to Boudria. Orton had a hefty pitch load that second inning compared to the 4 pitches in the first. Off speed. Boudria went to the PGA Tour, and there's out number 1.
Great time for an off-speed pitch.
Absolutely.
There. Oops.
Gallant 0 for 1.
Are we live here, by the way?
I've been doing this periodically throughout my career, where I'll do an inning or 2 on an Instagram Live or a Facebook Live. So, yes, you're getting a booth shot. Shout out
I wasn't aware we
to
were
some
doing
friends
this.
and
Just set up
colleagues
the camera.
and family that have tuned in here. Today, the changeup is on today
That's
for Orton.
You can be the best hitter in rec league, and then you come up and you get guys throwing off speed, and it's just
Even in JV, once in a while.
that pitch to Boudria was filthy.
Yeah,
That he got a strikeout on.
and come back with the gas, and it's 0-2.
And I don't know Westport that well, but Boudria strikes me as a player that doesn't strike out very often.
No, I mean he's not the worst player I've ever seen. He's certainly not the best in the Mayflower. I don't think so. And Gallant is fooled. Orton is. This is the Jack Orton you need come playoff time.
4 straight strikeouts going back to last inning. Once again, the pitcher batting third.
And James flew out his first time. It is golf weather.
0-0 count and off-speed pitch.
It in the dirt, no less.
I've seen. I mean, it looks like a fastball until the very last moment. It just drops. I never could get the motion for another one.
The dugout admiring that. Oh, 2 to James. Yeah, he would have had an immaculate inning if that.
That would
have been an immaculate inning.
That was low and inside.
No, Boudria had 1-2.
Yeah, I was gonna say. No,
I lied. I'm a liar. 1-2 to James. Rides inside.
I mean, the chance of having 3 up, 3 down, and strikeouts is still going to be an impressive feat.
Right. Two to James. There it is.
The gas.
That's about as efficient as you can get.
Well, if you send the top of the order down 1, 2, 3 on strikeouts, I mean, what do you want him to do? Do it on 9 pitches next time?
Hey,
I mean, 12 pitches is still pretty good.
Right.
But if you the smile on Dave Olmscheider's face right now after that. That would. You get him with the off-speed pitch and you just rear back and nail him with the gas.
Caton Gracie LaBeouf. Thanks for joining us. If you are just joining us, Brady Kudo, Tyler Clark, for 5 years running the best production team in the SEC. Cardinals automatically qualify for the postseason with a win today. Although judging on their power ranking spot being 12, top 32 teams regardless of record, get in. So you could be 0-20 and get in.
What were they last year? 20 something.
Oh, I don't remember off the top of my head.
They hosted the play-in game.
They had a playoff game against Lynn, then
And
that,
won.
that was a hullabaloo. Ended up being played on a Saturday morning at BMC Durfee High School.
We were here ready to film it.
Yeah.
And we showed up and it was like, oh, the other team isn't here. The umpires.
Where are they? The Fenway exit. Okay.
I was talking to some of the umpires in the parking lot. I was giving them the updates as we were going. Because,
Yeah.
You know, their bus broke down in Boston, the Fenway Park exit. They could not come. But of course, if you're Case, then it's not the fault of Lynn, but that throws you off because you're dressed, you're prepared for the game, you get a game plan,
and it doesn't happen.
And it doesn't happen.
Right.
And it's delayed. I think it rained the next day or something. Then they had to play it
Yeah, it was on a Thursday. It rained Friday, so it had to be played on Saturday.
at Durfee.
At Durfee.
Because they have the turf.
Correct. It was a circus.
But they won.
Caton squibs one foul. Caton, the all-time leading point scorer in the history of Joseph Case basketball. Trying baseball for the first time since the instructional days, and he takes a look at strike two. Ran track the past couple of years, so I asked him, I said, Landy, I said, why do you want to get back into baseball? And he said, one last ride with the brothers. Gotta respect it. On the ground, a second, Avila, slow roller. Caton's got wheels, and he's thrown out by a couple steps. They tried to recruit me to go back and play. I told them that wasn't happening.
It'd be hard to broadcast. They played.
Yeah, I wasn't. I told them, I was like,
you could
thanks,
do
guys.
the mic'd up approach.
I could do the mic. Yeah.
One of the greatest players they ever had for being mic'd up was this guy named Eric Burns back in 2000.
Oh, my God.
The All-Star game.
He's awesome.
They had him.
He is.
The All-Star game in San Francisco. He was in a kayak in McCovey Cove. I think for the home run derby. For that year.
He was a character. I was doing like stuff with the Savannah Bananas, and he's a treat. He is.
Some players are just built for that being mic'd up, and some of them could clearly care less.
Right. But Eric Burns was made for
Eric Burns comes
the
to mind,
spotlight.
the number one that I can think of that loved.
Chopper over the head of James.
That's tough
That
play.
might be yeah, it is.
Infield single.
Gracie 2 for 2.
The shortstop, that was smart not to throw it, because he realized that Gracie was going to beat that out regardless. Gracie's probably would you categorize Gracie the fastest player in this Case team?
No.
No? He's pretty fast, though.
He's one of the fastest, but I mean, I put LaBeouf up there. I put Caton up there. Kern runs a 7-second 60.
Couple options.
Yeah. Tattooed foul off to the right.
Oh.
Did that hit the UPS truck?
No, that hit the white Honda there.
Oh, no. I hope it's okay.
That seems all right.
Okay, good.
The force of the baseball won't shatter your windshield or anything either.
No. Unless, Giancarlo Stanton gets a hold of it, then, maybe.
Well, honestly, I'd be more worried about a softball than I would a baseball.
Yes.
One of the earlier softball games.
Gracie takes off. The throw down is
He's safe.
in center field.
Stolen base. I was saying one of the earlier softball games we did, athletic director Anthony Palladino parked his truck way down the right field line, and Olivia Silva nearly tomahawked it.
Yes.
And almost hit the truck. He moved the truck after that.
That was scary. LaBeouf, speaking of tomahawk, but he might beat that out.
Hey,
And he does.
infield single.
2 infield singles leave Ben Duquette with runners
Now,
on the corners.
Gracie could have been nailed there going to third, though. You got to be careful. That shortstop
That's
field.
scary,
If
yeah.
that would have been very close. So now you got first and third with your 3-hitter up. Do you send LaBeouf here is the question.
Yes.
I would say yes.
They'll do something.
There he goes.
There goes LaBeouf. This is what you want. Gracie's got to come home now. Gracie's got to come home now. They get LaBeouf at first. Gracie's dives in, and it's 1-0 Cardinals. That's exactly what you need.
LaBeouf is picked off with a second out, but Gracie does get to come home.
But they'll take the run. I think James knew something like that was going to happen. Duquette's first offering is
A little up.
yeah. Didn't look like it from our angle, but he'll take it.
Could be off the plate.
Yeah, perhaps.
Hard to say.
I know. Unfortunately, the lack of broadcasting spots at Judge Aguiar Field is limited.
Yeah, well, I mean, out the outfield would be good, but then we have that plastic.
Right, you don't want
Covering up.
you don't want to fight through that.
We make the best out of it here at Swansea. Oh, that hit him.
1-1 to Dukes hit him.
No press box here.
Emerald walked on 4 pitches in the first. And they're going to get a courtesy runner in for Duquette. It's Aiden Borges. Way to wear it, Doogie. Immediately, Borges is greeted. Connor James and
Now, are you limited with your throwovers?
No.
No, okay, that's what I didn't think so. In the
delivery.
bigs you are.
yeah,
You only get 2, and then you have to get him on the 3rd or he automatically advances.
yeah. What do you make of that?
I think it's good.
Yeah.
I mean, there are guys that would throw over, 12 times. Speed up the game a bit. I've been all for the changes.
That hit Amaral in the box, it looked like. They say play on, and it's a bad throw from Graham. Amaral will hold it first. Borges is on his horse. The throw to the plate is not going to be in time. It gets by Graham. Amaral moves to second, and it's 2-0 Cardinals. Fundamentals, can we stress those enough?
So Duquette came and scored on that. Amaral advances, I assume, on an E2.
No, that was an E3. It was a bad throw.
Yeah, but it wasn't.
He advanced on the bad throw.
I know, but it wouldn't be an error on the third baseman. The first baseman.
On a bad throw?
I couldn't tell if that hit him. That looked like that made it just like squibbed up in front of the plate.
It certainly might have, but regardless, we're not going to ask too many questions. Amaral's at second. Preston takes a look at strike one. See, jumping out early leads, they do that, they're fine. You've seen that all year. They get behind early, they haven't come back. That hit him?
No, it was
No?
just inside.
Oh.
That definitely didn't hit him.
I only caught the tail end of that. I was writing. Two 1 to Preston. That went way high. Preston being nice and patient. Preston can be patient here. Up 3-1. Amaral leads off a second. Orton on deck. James will step off. That's a solid size lead for Amaral, and he's not known to be a speedster. And that's ball 4. Good on Preston to show patience.
Still 2 outs. Have a little mound visit here.
And just to calm James down.
I gotta revisit that later. The play by Amaral.
Yeah.
Who he reached on an error from the catcher and then advanced on an error from the first baseman. Is that correct?
I had thought he had reached on an error from the catcher and then moved to second on an error from the first baseman.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Orton is known to make solid contact when given the opportunity. Right on cue. Fly ball to right.
Should be playable.
Guild under it.
That's the inning.
And then, yep.
Well, Case still got 2 home that inning. Not the most orthodox way to do that. 2 runs on a hit. 2 hits. I lied. 2 hits. 2 hits, 2 errors, and two left on. Only it was the second inning. Let's see, 4, 5, 6 due up for Westport. The last 5 hitters have gone down by strikes. Who's pitching for Case?
Orton.
Orton. That's,
You knew that.
I knew that. We just said that about a minute ago.
It's okay.
My brain is fried.
I understand. Do you have MCAS today?
No, we had it last week.
Oh, God. How'd that go?
Well, it was, so the 5th grade has 3 sessions of MCAS. So they had ELA first and then math, and they took their science one
Oh, that's right.
last week. Yeah.
How'd your students do? You think?
I
know you don't know.
I have no idea. I assume they did fine. It seemed like they were prepared for it.
Good.
But I don't watch them take I don't know what the answers are or anything as I do it.
Because you don't proctor your own kids, right?
Well, I had some students in there. Yeah, you proctor your own. I have my home room in there.
Okay.
But I don't know what, they answer the questions. I'm not watching them every single question they answer to
Right.
see, oh, yeah, she got that one right.
Well,
or,
yeah, I knew that, but I know of what the overall vibe was.
Seemed good.
Good. Just as these Cardinals are now, 2-0. Top 4. Mike DeGagny singled his first time up. Got the better of
The only hit for the Wildcats so far,
Yeah.
infield single in the hole there between third and short. Heck of a play by Gracie,
Yeah.
but the Gagny legged it out.
And he's up 2-0.
Another balloon bites the
it's-
dust.
Yeah. Down, now.
Now you got the song stuck in your head.
Oh, I thought you were going to continue the lyric.
Another one bites the dust?
Yeah.
I said another one.
Well, and then you got to go again. There you go. Right, we'll try it again. Now, now, now.
Another one bites the dust.
Now, now, now.
Another one bites the dust.
Now,
I'm not doing any more of this.
Cagney right, that's pretty far back. Caton puts it away for out number 1.
With a rousing ovation.
Well, considering he hasn't played football. Baseball in a decade. God.
Has he really even played this year in the...
No.
Just
A lot of running.
A
lot of Herb Washington.
Herb Washington.
I got it right?
Yeah,
All
you got it
right.
right. Boy, that's not fair that the Oakland A's at one point had Herb Washington and Ricky Henderson on the same team. Ricky Henderson is...
Which, you know what's amazing is how, like, you know, they got on a little run and they're in first place in the AL West. Isn't that bizarre? Honest to God. Isn't that bizarre?
I'll be there next month.
That's right.
The Coliseum.
That's right.
See it before it's gone. That's why I love baseball. You got your defending NL champion Diamondbacks are not good.
It's odd, isn't it?
Yeah, it's that
Odd.
random World Series appearance of them out of nowhere. If they had won the World Series last year, I would credit them as the most out-of-nowhere champion of the sport I've ever seen.
Yeah.
The only couple other ones that come to mind, Leicester City winning the Premier League
Yeah.
in 2016.
That was, like, I'm a soccer guy.
Yeah.
And watching that, now granted, like, you know, like, I root for Tottenham, and we weren't projected to win the league, but we were, you know, we had a solid shot, and that was kind of before I started getting into it. You know, we came in third in a 2-horse race.
Yeah.
Because Leicester wanted to spoil the fun. But yeah, that's another sport. You just, you know, say what you want about it. This one is foul by a hair. Say what you want about soccer.
Man City just won for the 4th year in a row.
Yeah, 6 out of the last 7.
The only thing I remember about is the first year that I ever decided to tune into that was 2012 when they scored 2 goals in stoppage time to win the title for the first time in decades.
Aguero!
Yeah,
that's the best soccer game. That's the second best soccer game I've ever seen. The best was the 2022 World Cup final.
Oh, yes.
That
France and Argentina.
Oh, my goodness. You don't get better than that. You don't.
We had yeah.
Say what you want about it. It's so good. It's so fun to watch. Once you understand what's going on, it is so fun to watch. Chopper foul. You got the Euros this summer, Copa America US and Copa America this summer. Off speed, great location from Morton.
I mean, it's soccer. I mean, I might tune in on some of it.
Yeah.
It's just not my...
Why not?
It's not my...
You got to watch at least... You got to watch the Copa America.
I watched the World Cup.
Okay. Well, now you got to watch Copa America. That gets by Emerald again. It's the second time. And we'll see if they give Guild third. They won't.
The ball was under the... Yeah. I mean...
He should be on third. Not. It's not an umpiring issue. It's a. He should be on third. To Graham. Cut on and missed. That's Orton's 6th K of the day. 2 gone in the inning for Case and Avila, who walked in his first plate appearance.
See the running glove in his back pocket there.
The oven mitt.
The oven mitt. Oh, nice play behind
Yeah.
Cat.
It was a change-up that went up, just didn't change.
I need to, in between innings,
What?
check my scorebook for something.
Okay.
Because, well, I'll say it after. Something I've been thinking about as I sit here.
Throw over to Gilda. Second is not in time. Foul tip in the mitt. 2-1. Avila looks at one high. (3-1) to the sophomore second baseman. He hacks and misses a strike two. Count is juiced.
More youth for Westport. Sophomore second baseman with a team full. Do they have any seniors in their starting lineup?
No.
None. Zero.
Zero.
Are we returning the same starting 9 next year, presumably?
Correct.
Got him.
Got him. Efficiency's the name of the game.
No runs, no hits, an error, and 1 left on. No, what I'm trying to look at, this is our 3rd year doing baseball and softball. The first ever game.
I lied. DeGagny's a senior. Continue.
DeGagny's a senior.
Yes.
Okay. One senior. One senior. First ever game we did for baseball, softball here. Case played Atlantis charted the infamous walk-off balk.
Yes, yes.
But I'm trying to think. I don't think I've seen them win another game here since that.
No way.
I'm looking here. So here are the games.
No way.
So they lost. The other game they played that year was against Fairhaven. I remember they lost that one. Maybe they. I don't remember if they beat Fairhaven. It's in a different scorebook. They lost to Fairhaven that game. This is softball. Somerset Berkeley baseball was a loss, and then this is the postseason. And this is I haven't seen it. I didn't watch them win at all last year. Then we have Dartmouth.
I say you've used that book for a couple years now.
Norton was a loss. You were not here for that. That's the Norton game.
Yep.
And then
Softball
against Bourne.
Whatever you want to call that. And then
I didn't write the score here.
it was a case win. No.
1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah,
that's softball.
Softball, yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 to 1, casually.
Casually.
We did that game. No, you weren't here for the Fairhaven game. That's right.
No, I was at a college game.
That was the Meg Pereira game. She started.
I had a college lacrosse game.
That's right. No, wrong team. It helps if I have the right team. For Gonzalez.
Looks to strike one.
Grounded to third his first time up.
Yes, he did.
Is Gonzalez the usual starter for Case?
No.
He is not. It's senior day, so they play all the seniors.
Yeah.
And still winning.
Yeah.
Well, if you could thank Jack Orton for that.
Yeah.
It's phenomenal.
He's pitched well. Cut and miss from Gonzalez. Curtin waits on deck. 1-2. High, and he went for it. Kern popped out to Fingless at first. His first time up.
It was the third K of the game for the Case offense.
And Wharton's got double that, and then a couple. Good spot from James for strike one. So, of course, both baseball, softball will be hosting playoff games. Kern, high, chopper.
Base hit.
That,
might be two.
You can't get higher than that when it comes to a bounce.
Third baseman didn't even try.
Well, I don't blame him.
Yeah, that was...
Ariello, it hit the dirt, I think, 'cause it hit the grass.
It hit something and just spring right in the air.
Yeah. So, bracket comes out on Wednesday. Preliminary round games are to be played Thursday through Saturday. Caton swings rather at strike one, and they got Kern.
Nice throw.
Yeah.
That was a beam.
Yeah. So it's looking like at least one game will be played on Monday the 3rd. Yeah, the prelim Thursday through Saturday. First round is Sunday through Tuesday. Well, Case can't play on the Sunday due to graduation. Second round being Wednesday through Friday, and you go on from there. Kate looks at a ball. So again, we'll have updates for you as we go as to times and locations in our coverage. Try to, of course, do our best. Kate looks at a ball.
Schedule dependent on
Various other
few levels there.
Yeah.
Oh,
And he wore that. Nice snag by Gracie right in front of us.
well, I hit it. I've never seen hit by a pitch. The ball almost goes over the fence.
Yeah, I was ready. I was, butt down, glove down. I was ready. So Caton the speedster on first. Gracie 2 for 2, double, single, run scored. He will look at ball one. Caton got to be careful. James will throw over. Gracie off speed. Takes. Two-0 to Gracie. Make it 3-0.
Piece together a rally here with 2 outs.
Yeah, insurance.
Possible here.
Like a good neighbor, Cardinals are there. That's in there.
It's really corny. Just.
I am. Oh, Listen, I don't have a lizard or a guy named Jake I can just pull out of the sky. It's a good spot.
Well, I think Caton's off on the pitch now.
Yep. Gas or off speed here? What would you have said?
What I would have said instead of what?
Gas or off speed here?
Oh, you gotta throw gas.
Caton will be taking off again.
On the pitch. Off he goes.
Pitch number 7 of the at-bat is off speed, and he missed high. LaBeouf 1 for 1.
Suddenly a rally with a hit by pitch and a walk.
Yeah. Could have bases loaded.
For Duquette.
Or even with Kern, you know, bases loaded in 2 scenarios.
No, I mean, I think sending Kern in motion was the right call there with his speed.
Well, absolutely. I'm not saying it wasn't a bad. It was a bad decision.
That
but
throw was on line. If that throw was even a little off, Kern was safe. But
yeah.
props to the Westport catcher for that one.
One finds his own. 2-1 to LaBeouf. Youngest of 3 LaBeoufs. His eldest brother, Nate, did not play baseball. The middle brother, Ben, played at Hendricken. And then there's Will. Right down Main Street. Count is juiced.
Tell him. Coach Dave almost started letting Caton know again, off with the pitch.
Right. The gear situation, yeah, these are things that are still new for Caton.
He can still get picked off though.
Yeah.
So.
You think, he's still, he's learning every day. It's one thing he said to me is, I'm learning every day. That's why he loves it so much. LaBeouf on the ground. Ariello, that's the inning.
No runs on. They did have a hit. Kurt actually got a hit, and then he was thrown out.
Yep.
And then 2 left on. 8-9-1 for the Wildcats.
2-0 Cardinal lead. Kirby Ariello Boudria.
Top 5.
Game's moving fast, considering. I don't want to jinx anything, but
You do the softball games and they're over in an hour and 10 minutes sometimes.
depending on the opponent, of course.
Moves fast. Still mind blown with softball.
Yeah.
How many seniors are they going to lose? I know Meg Smith is 1.
Meg Smith, Lily Picard,
So
Kate Shea.
they're going to lose their vacuum at shortstop.
So the 2 vacuums are gone. Perrin, Shea. That's it.
And then you're going to see some of these other players, like, that weren't everyday players, are going to step in next year.
I'm not panicking with them at all.
Oh,
Because
no.
even the bench is just obnoxiously talented. Like, every single kid on that bench would start at every other SEC team.
Yeah.
And would hit in the top 6 of the lineup.
Sky Dupree's a junior.
Sky Dupree's a junior.
So is Fonts.
So is Fonts.
Your 3-4 hitters are both juniors.
Correct. One's already committed to a mid-major in Binghamton. Kirby up 3-1. Ball 4.
And misses high.
Yep. Ariella 0 for 1 with a strikeout.
It's the third walk for Orton. His first since the second inning.
Drag bunt, it's up there and it hit him and rolls foul.
So he's out.
So he is out. So, bit of a bad draw there for Ariello.
How do I score that?
I was just muted myself to ask you that question.
I don't think I've ever scored that before. I'm looking this up now.
That's never. See, like that's what separates. I mean, among other things, us from like Gary Cohen. Boudria fouls that one off way back and out of play. Let me know when you have success. Kirby leads off at first. One gone in the inning for Orton. Change up. That's a beautiful location from Orton. Boudria not pleased. What'd you find?
It's complex.
0-2 to Boudria. Kirby's off. Duquette up. Fire not in time.
Kirby's fast. Stolen base.
Yep. One-two to Boudria. From Morton.
If you're...
Did he offer?
Tag him and ask for help. Swing, did not swing. Can you ask Ben? Ben, you have to ask the umpire to ask him. Harder, did he go? No!
An odd sequence. Certainly looked like he went. I mean, Ben pointed to the base umpire, and then one of somebody in the Westport dugout who shouldn't have shouted no.
That's when I just waited in confusion.
And another foul ball.
Is that the only thing I'm finding with this is if you're hit by the ball while you're running,
Yep.
You're out, and it's an automatic single.
So how do you just? I'm just gonna score. Hit by ball, HBB. So we're making up our own scoring. The 2-2 is on the ground. Gracie, nice and clean, up and fire, and he got him. Beautiful play by Gracie to get Boudria by half a step.
Alright, 2 down, let's go! Get the last one, get out of it!
Kirby advanced to third on that. I just invented my own HBB, hit by ball.
Go ask Coach D. Motion.
I've never
seen that.
That's how I'm scoring it.
I'm sure there's a rule for it.
Oh yeah, but fly ball foul. What did you do at work today? I invented my own scoring. There you go. Why not? Nice block by Duquette. I feel like the amount we've said that so many times this year. Nice block by Duquette. Are you? I'm 2 sentences later.
Yeah, wrote an arrow in my book, and I'm just going to research this later so we can...
Should it happen again, which I doubt. 2-1 now to Gallant.
I mean, I know what to call it. I mean, what's the official, you know, a ground ball that's short, 6-3, strikeout, K, fly ball to right, F9. Like, those are the basic things that you do, but I don't know what you would call that. The pitcher picked it up and tagged him. It's a 1 unassisted.
Right, but that didn't happen. Count even at 2 to number 2.
World Series actually ended with that once. A 1 unassisted.
When?
The Marlins. There was a Posada hit a chopper. Beckett fielded it and tagged him running to first.
Luke Fingelis warming up in the Westport bullpen. Count juice to Gallant. The payoff pitch. Doesn't bite.
Coach Dave Bowsider gonna go give a check to Orton here.
Yeah. And that might be it.
They're gonna make a change. Looks like Reed Olmschneider's coming in.
So Orton goes 4 2/3. No runs, 1 hit.
It's a solid outing from Orton.
4 walks.
I have 4 walks, yes.
8 Ks.
Let me confirm that with you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 7. 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I count 7.
I also count 7.
Okay.
Solid out and let's try that again. No, I don't. I'm not from. This ain't Texas. Ain't no Hold'em. Solid outing from Mr. Orton. Reed Olmschneider will check in. Just his 6th appearance on the year. Does have a win. 176 opponent batting average. He's pitched well in a limited number of appearances.
To figure out what that exchange was about. So as a quick recap, we got runners on 1st and 3rd with 2 outs. And number 3 hitter, Connor James, is up.
Olmschneider immediately checks it, goes to second, and did they get him? Yes, they did. Gallant is saying, I wasn't touched. He's going to talk to the umpire about it, and it's not going to go well. As will Nate Charrett. Way to get out of it. What an odd turn of events. Several odd turn of events today. So we hit to bottom 5.
Westport coach had to jog out to make sure his guy didn't get thrown out there.
Yeah, it's.
I thought he tagged him.
I thought he did too, but then again.
He got the jersey. I mean, I'm not on the field.
Well, the next time, you want to throw closer to the bag, closer to the shortstop.
So no runs on no hits, actually.
Yep.
With no errors, and they still left 1 on.
Bottom 5.
The umpire's out there talking to one of the Westport players. I'm not. Maybe getting.
That's Gallen. Yeah, that's. I'm a liar. That's not Gallen. No, that is Gallen. Yep, just saying, just reiterating, hey, don't do it again. It's one thing if it's bang bang. That wasn't really bang bang.
He was out by 5 feet.
Right, that wasn't bang bang. That wasn't remotely close to bang bang.
He could have actually got him for going out of the baseline, really, because he was avoiding the tag.
Regardless, it's an out. Dukes will check in.
3-4-5.
That's it.
2-0.
He's got a run scored. When he was hit by that pitch, and one of his younger cousins. So a good showing of Duquette's here today.
Softball playing today?
Softball has the day off.
Oh.
They beat Somerset yesterday. First pitch is fouled way back and out of play.
We will see them playing Bishop Stang on
Thursday. Day after prom.
Prom's on a Wednesday.
Prom is tomorrow. Last day tomorrow.
Your last day is tomorrow?
My last day is tomorrow.
It's exciting.
It is.
Oh, you're out for great things.
0-1. Thanks.
I have a parting gift I'm going to give you.
Oh, God. Why?
I'm not sure when.
Why?
Well, I know what it is. I haven't put it together yet, but
okay.
I know what it. You'll see.
Oh, great. 2-1 to Duquette. This one low.
Duquette a senior?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Bridgewater State next year. He's undecided. I'm trying to convince him to go into physical education. And he won't. Because he always enjoyed gym class. He's athletic. He's just great with people. Like,
you enjoy gym class. Do you want to teach gym class?
Right. Well, his mom's a principal. His dad's a teacher. Sky high. Yeah, that's really high. Fingless.
Remember
on to make the out.
The last baseball game we did.
We or you?
We.
DR.
Against DR. Kevin Gaussy hit. I've never seen a pop-up hit.
When that might have touched.
I think it was up in the air for about 15 seconds before it came down.
Amaral had that awkward 2-base error and a walk back in the first. And he will look at one right down the pipe. Way to lay off by Amaral.
Oh! You see the snap on?
Oh my goodness!
It went high.
Yeah, by a centimeter. Tipped foul?
No, he's losing at this point right now, but Connor James has pitched a heck of a game.
All things considering, he has.
Not many very hard-hit balls for Case.
I mean, both the runs were unearned.
Until that,
center field, playable for Boudreaux.
I say that it's a routine fly ball to center.
Preston's 0 for 1 with a walk.
He leans in on every pitch.
He does.
So it's like it throws off your.
He does.
Yeah. Every pitch that comes in, it's like it looks like it's inside when it's actually like right down the middle.
Two on the count. Count back even at 2 for Preston. Yeah, he does.
So it looks like.
I mean, if he gets a hold of one, he can hit it a mile. He can
go 400 feet if he gets a hold of.
He can hit it a mile.
Yeah. Someone just yelled balk. That was
No, it's your box, babe.
Oh, I thought. Right, that makes more sense. It doesn't make it better, but it makes more sense. I thought someone just yelled balk. Like, what? There's nobody on.
2-2 and Preston is low. Oh.
Words of endearment. Got him.
Got on and missed. We're through 5. Yeah. 2-0 Cardinals.
3-4-5 up for the Wildcats. Looks like Coach Dave Olmschneider is making a change there.
Softball picked up the win over Somerset yesterday, 8-4.
Only Apponequet knocked them off this year.
Yeah.
What's Apponequet? They're not even like the powerhouse this year, are they? Apponequet?
I mean, it's them and DR for second best in the SEC. Then it's Somerset. Then it's everyone else. It's Case, really, and then everyone else. I mean, if we want to be real.
Well, Case luckily is helped by having a number of girls that play year-round with each other.
And that are going Division I, regardless of sport.
Yeah.
You know, Megan Bryant.
Is she going to play softball there too?
No,
or just field hockey?
I think if she wanted to, she could play both.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. Just like one college sport.
Oh, absolutely.
Pick one.
No doubt about it. But, you know, you've seen, Jameis Winston played 2.
Well, you can.
Russell Wilson played 2. DJ Uiagalelei played 2. Olivia Silva plays 2.
What did she do in the fall?
She's shot put in the winter. Indoor track.
Indoor track.
James is 0 for 2. And down 0-1.
strikeout last time. I wasn't here when he flew out to center, but taking your word for it.
You can go back and review it if you don't believe me.
I don't see why
you wanted it.
I don't see why you would lie about
No,
that.
I would never. One. Not gonna miss. A busy week of telecasts for me this week. I mean, we've got softball on Thursday, a squib. Nice play by Preston to come in and put that out
What do you have going
in
on
the
this
air.
week?
So, you know, today,
Softball Thursday.
right, softball Thursday, you know, prom tomorrow. My racing season starts Friday.
The return to
Yeah, you're number 3 at the action track of the East. Saturday, I don't know what I'm doing Saturday.
I'm ever invited into the booth with you, I'd go. You said that's probably harder to do than.
Yeah. I've got soccer on Sunday. And then we wait postseason. One's in the dirt. Good spot from Olmschneider. 1 and 2 to DeGagny.
Hagney comes in 1 for 2.
Yeah, that infield single that really, started that long second inning.
That resulted in no runs.
Is that correct?
But yeah, that was a long inning.
Skips in the dirt. Payoff pitch.
Good.
LaBeouf has it
No, he doesn't.
on a hop.
On a hop. Good catch.
Good contact from DeGagny. Guild has yet to record an at-bat today. He's worked full counts in both at-bats. He's walked twice, and he's reached second twice. And has been left on twice. Growing theme here.
Actually, my God. That was only the second hit for Westport.
Yeah. And both are by DeGagny.
Both are by DeGagny. That one was hit well.
Yes, the first one wasn't. First pitch to Guild outside and high.
1 out in the 6th. Good frame job, but
Yeah.
that looked high and inside.
Two-0. It's a laser up the middle. Gracie is going to step on second. That
Got
is
him.
how you execute a double play. Adam Gracie putting on a master class at shortstop. And this lead is preserved.
It's going to be quite a loss next year, having
Yeah.
both teams losing their star shortstop. Gracie's a 3-year starter, I think.
Gracie's a 3-year starter, yeah. You hate me now?
No, I don't hate you. Why do I hate you? You didn't do anything wrong. What's up?
Let's see who's up for case. 6, 7, and 8 as it stands right now. There's a new pitcher in for Westport. Saw him warming up earlier.
Probably what I do. That's what it is.
You had to be there, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You understand.
I do.
You're a popular person.
I try to be.
When Stans wants to come over and talk with you. New pitcher, by the way, as
Yeah.
I was saying. Number 11 for the Westport Wildcats.
Finglas.
Luke
Finglas.
Ooh.
So, is James, he was at first. Is James taking over at first? He is.
Yes. Finglas wasn't even hitting then, right?
He was not hitting. Agnew was hitting in his place.
Probably because they were planning on bringing him in as a pitcher later.
Right. So, James went 5. 2 runs.
We have a pinch hitter up for the Cardinals.
Yeah, it's Schneider. 3 strikeouts. Any walks? Cardinals, have they walked today? Yeah, they have. They have 1. It was Amaral back in the first.
Yeah.
Oh, and Gracie in the 4th.
Preston walked in the 3rd.
Preston in the 3rd. 3 walks.
3
Wow. Okay.
No, James pitched well. James,
All things considering,
he
yes.
pitched very well for Westport.
5 innings, 2 runs, 3 walks, 3 Ks. Orton 4 2/3, no runs, a hit, 4 1. Oh, I didn't even tell you the hits.
And
Well,
neither of Case's
3 hits. 3, yeah, I know.
Neither
Yeah,
of
3
Case's
hits.
runs were, I would say, conventional. One was technically a steal of home
Yeah.
on that weird play where LaBeouf got picked, and then the error.
Schneider, awkward off the bat. Avila. 1 away. Sets up Gonzalez.
You get the truth. You don't get the camera. You get the...
0 for 2 for Gonzalez, ground out to 3rd, and a strikeout.
He's given some good swings, though. Much Gonzalez can do there.
Got 2 totally different throwing motions going to Finglas now.
Yeah. Finglas nice and slow. Gonzalez
I like it.
back up the middle. Gallant, tough play. Gonzalez is safe at first. And the broadcaster almost fell out of his chair.
It's fair. Infield single for Gonzalez. Sparring a double play that gives Kate another at bat coming up.
Please tell me we have that on camera.
You falling out of your chair.
I came close. Kern on the ground. That's by the glove of Ariello, and it should be extra bases. Gonzalez holds up at 3rd. Kern is in a 2nd with a double. First pitch hacking from Z, and he finds extra bases.
Kate,
What do you? All right, now what do you do here? Do you suicide squeeze down the first base line?
No.
You have him swing.
Swing.
You get 1 out.
Swing. Ground ball on the right side and the run scores. Most likely.
It drops in for strike 1.
Filthy
Yeah,
curveball.
that's a.
Come on, Landy.
Same pitch, almost same spot.
Little in.
Yep.
Come on, Landy.
1-1 to Landy. That misses outside. Gonzalez at third, Kern on second, one gone for Landon Caton, and he will look at strike two. Count even at 2 to the senior right fielder.
Got it.
That's in there, right to the glove of Avila.
And he threw it
the
away.
throw gets by, Gallen at short. Gonzalez is going to score, and it's 3-0. That was a hard hit ball from Landon Caton. Avila was in, throws the glove up and catches it, tries to throw it back to Gallen at short, and it got by him. How many more times can we stress fundamentals? Set your feet and throw. Kern stayed at second after that.
It's a good hit by Kate.
Yeah, but that was a solid hit ball. He's just right to Avila. I mean, if he's not playing in, that's a base hit. Gracie squibs one. And Kern, I don't think he knew it was a foul ball. I don't think he heard it. And Graham will have a chat with Finglas.
6, 7, and 8 will be due up for Westport to face Holmschneider. 3.
Graham Avila Kirby. 1-1 to Gracie. Is in the dirt. Kern moves to third easily.
Now, Westport was Case's first opponent this year.
That's correct. Cardinals won 6-0.
Their first in Westport.
Correct.
So this is their last regular season game.
Yeah. And bracket is out a week from tomorrow
2-1.
with the play-in
Do they have a late game
beginning the
still,
next day. No, this is it. This is game 20. This is it. 2-1 to Gracie. Curveball finds the zone. Count even at 2.
Pinglis has got a great curve.
Yeah, he's pitched well. I mean, he's an AAU pitcher for the Ocean State Makos. Throws it well. Count even at 2. Gracie nubs one foul. Pitch number 6 of the at-bat upcoming.
Cross 2-2.
Gracie lets that one bounce off the mask of Graham. Kern will come in, and it's 4-0. A transfer from LaSalle. His presence all over the field. It's been noted. Count full for Gracie. Gracie, sky high.
I think he swung at ball 4
Yeah,
there.
I think he did. But regardless, the lead is 4.
4 is better than 2.
That it is.
2 runs on 2 hits. And an error. Can they hold on here?
I think they can.
And any info on our matchup on Thursday, Case and Stang? What's Stang's record coming in? Do you have any idea?
They're sub 500. I mean, they Cardinals beat them by double digits in the first meeting.
We broadcast 3 softball games at Swansea Community Network this year. They were 15-5, 17-2, and 16-1. So,
that trend will continue on Thursday. I promise you that.
We just pick them right, I guess.
Like, what is guaranteed in this life? Death, taxes, Matt Painter. Shout out John Rothstein, and Case softball beating Bishop Stang by at least 12.
We will see. I think the weather's going to be nice. It's supposed to be.
Yeah, it's nice all. It's been, thankfully, nice all week. Olmschneider on for the save. Orton would get the win. James the loss.
Yeah, save. You're trying to mouth something to me, but I
had to make sure I had my information correct. Yeah, James would get the loss in this situation. Graham Avila Kirby. Junior, sophomore, junior.
Oh, they got a Batello's.
Oh, yeah. Oh, good catch. Yeah, this is Gabe Batello, a sophomore. Down the left field line. Gracie drifting. One away.
Gracie caught that.
Yeah, he did. Good catch.
Well, the umpire just said it too.
Well, Batello wears 24, and Graham wears 20. From our angle, it looks the same. And this is going to be
Another pinch hitter.
Yeah, Jesse Oliveira. So I think they're just dumping the bench here.
Oliveira for Abla.
Another first pitch swing.
2 pitches, 2 outs. Get it around the horn. You've deserved this.
They got to do one more pinch hitter here.
Yep. This is going to be Callan Ferreira, a freshman catcher.
Another one, Nate.
33 for 42.
The onside was a little confused because that wasn't announced coming in. Go over there and tell him. I don't care.
2-0 to Ferreira. Is hack and a miss, strike 1. Finds the zone.
Strike 2.
Count even at 2. Freshman on freshman right now. Count even at 2. Cardinals up 4. 2-2.
Got him.
Cut on and missed. The Cardinals are back in the postseason. And as it stands now, we'll host a playoff game. 3 consecutive postseason appearances, getting the job done on your senior day. Great defensive battle, but fundamentals. That's what cost this game today for Westport.
None of the really runs. Case didn't smash one in the gap to come home. The winning run. Oh, you taking a picture?
Continue.
Okay. No, all the runs were scored. We had run an error. We had a steal of home. We had a wild pitch. Hey, At the end of the day, it's still a win. 10-10 season. Great way to end.
As it stands right now, the Cardinals projected to play Frontier Regional in the first round. Of course, we know how that changes. It changes not just by the day, by the hour. We'll see how this one turns out. For our producer, Adam Kitchen, director, Helen Sad, my partner, as always, Tyler Clark, this is Brady Kudo. 4-0 the final from the courthouse. So long, everybody. Good night.
Bye-bye.